Hello YouTube, this is Dar from DaretoBeCreative, and I am here today with the final flip through with the Traveler's Notebook collab hosted by Tina from Tell 'em Thank You. And first of all, I want to apologize for my video coming up late. I didn't get a chance to videotape it until later last night because my daughter was out of town, and then tried to upload it. My internet did come on, but it did not go through, which is not surprising, and I didn't have time to upload it this morning. And I guess I prematurely ejected the card out, so when I tried to go back and do it again, it said it was corrupted and it erased, well, didn't erase it, but the file was damaged. So videotaping it again, then it was full. So now I gotta videotape it again. So anyway, last but not least, finally get it up. But anyway, check out the ladies below and you will see what they did. And of course, in this collab, we all did a little bit different things with our Traveler's Notebook. We're just going to give you a flip through, talk about what we liked and didn't like about it, and whether or not this is something that we would like to continue. So first and foremost, I am satisfied with the Cosmo Cricket cover and with the books I used. I did have one of these, the one with the plain pages, actually did come loose in the center, and I restapled it because I have a long arm stapler. I did like that I can color any one of these pages with mediums and have the resist through it. I actually like it better with the gel medium because the white comes through a lot easier than with the watercolor. You got to go back and wipe off the color on the white on the resist to get it to come through. But with the gelato, it comes through with a baby white, so it's easier. I struggled initially. I told you guys I was struggling trying to figure out what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. So I still didn't feel like it came together as well as I liked it. And then when I kind of did figure out what I wanted to do, I'd already started a pattern, and then I didn't want to change up in the middle of that pattern, which wasn't a pattern that I was particularly satisfied with. But you know, I just kept it going the same way. I really wish I had taken more time to really think out of better layouts for each page versus all of them having a insert a little notebook attached with washi tape with some scripture on it, and then just some background stamping. I wish I'd have tried more individualized page designs related to maybe the book of the Bible or something like that, but I didn't. I did it the quick and easy way, which was the same pattern and not really thinking. So I cheated myself on that. I didn't use any discipline or creativity with that, I must say. But I did try different mediums. I did use gelatos in here, stamps, watercolors, watercolor pencil, regular colored pencils. I used crayons. I also used my sprays, and I also used napkins. I said washi tape and paint, acrylic paints, and watercolor paint. Yeah, so that was pretty much all the different acrylic, watercolor, gelatos, crayons, watercolor pencil, regular color pencils, and so I thought the napkins was a quick way to add some background to the paper, and of course the washi tape. So you know, I just kind of finished up with this. Like I said, I was just doing books of the Bible and summarizing them. So my pages pretty much kind of stayed the same, and so I added another insert from the last time to pick up to start off where I started off with the next section. I'm not finished because there's 66 books and I haven't got through all of them yet. So, and these are just washi, I just use washi tape to make the background pages out of washi tape for these. And so I started these but haven't finished these, and the last few books. But I am to the New Testament. I only have about 10 more books to go, and then I will be finished. So what did I learn? That I need to be more disciplined. Traveling part, no, I wouldn't take this to work back and forth to travel in it to do it, because it would require me, in my opinion, to bring too many different mediums, washi tapes and pens and stamps and stuff. And even if I had the right amount, I know when I would get to work I would be like, oh, I'm missing something. So for me, it wouldn't do as much traveling, but I think it's a good journal keeper that you could do some things at home. The size was fine. I didn't think I was gonna like the size, but it turned out to be okay. What else? I realized I need to get back in my Bible study more in depth. So I have some plans, and I already got some things lined up to do some other stuff in reference to that. So I'm excited about that. And I would probably change my focus and do some other things with this if I had to start it all over and do it a little bit over again. But it would still be biblically based, because that's the area that I need to focus in right now. And but it would have been more, I would say, I would have decorated it different if I could have done it over. And let's see, trying to think what else. I don't know what else. I can't think right now because this, you know, the 4th time I did this video, so I can't even remember what I said and what I didn't say. But I do know that there's a list of ladies below in the link that you want to check out and see their channels. Again, I want to thank Tina for hosting this because it did give me a chance to look at this, to get back into writing, to get back into journaling. So that part was really good. That I needed that stretch. I needed that push. I did double up on some days. I, you know, didn't do it every single day. So I'm disappointed in my own self. I'm not doing it every single day. But I kind of anticipated that because I was fighting to get myself back into the routine and stuff. And then when other things took more precedence, I did other things. So I still need to work on that. But I'm glad I was in the collab. I'm glad I got to do it, and I'm glad I got to explore some of these options and, you know, to do this. So, and overall, you know, it's a neat way to document, to journal for me. I did like some of the other things that the other ladies said about, you know, you can use this to track some other things in your personal life, whether you're eating, sleeping, or weight loss, or YouTube videos, or creativity, or list of things that you have. I think that's also another useful thing for these as well. So I wouldn't see it so much for me as a traveling notebook, but just as more of a journal, just a different way to express some different things. But like I've always mentioned to everybody, I don't have the best penmanship, so I've always tried to figure out how to leave a legacy. I'm torn because I want to leave things for my kids in my own handwriting, but yeah, can they decipher it? Not really, because I talk fast, as you guys know, and I write fast. I write at the speed I talk, and at the speed I speak, so I can write pretty fast, and I can talk pretty fast. So yeah, so reading it, not so much. Other people can't read it, but I guess it would give them still some insights into me, I guess, if I passed away, somebody try to look at some of it. But anyway, so that's kind of my thoughts on that. But I do think it could be useful for a lot of different things. I don't know if I would use this primarily as a way to scrapbook my life or to journal my life. It does remind me of a, what's that thing called? Smashbook. I mean, some of the pages that I've seen people do is more like a smashbook. It's just a different size to me. But when you're putting bits and pieces and pictures and different ephemera or embellishments or, you know, things like that, to me it seems like it's more of a smashbook. But I guess it's just whatever you want it to be, however you want it to use it for. So like I said, but I know I probably wouldn't travel with it as much. It would be more of a home-based thing for me. But I did learn a lot from the other ladies about things that you can keep track of in your book, whether it's a book study, you know, tracking a personal goal, family activities, or whatever. People like them chunky. Yeah, I like it chunky, but I also like my stuff to close. I do know that about me, so I do want it to stay closed. Adding extra stuff in it kind of makes it too chunky. I do want to add some paper clips and some charms on it, which I hope to have that done by this visit. This review. Didn't put them up there, and I didn't feel like just grab something to throw them up there just to pretend like I had some up there. But when I'm finished the last book, and that's my goal, is to finish everything up in here, is to really bling it out. So I think that's pretty much it for me. I can't remember, because like I said, I did this video too many times. I can't remember, but I promise you guys an additional video, which would be up after this one. I gotta do that one over too, because again, my card messed that up. So I have to do that one over. So that should be up probably 10 minutes after this one. But that will be a video on the Hebrew. This is some fun facts about Hebrew that people asked me about and wanted me to say a few things in Hebrew. Hopefully you'll be impressed, but it won't nothing to knock your pants off. But anyway, so I will come back with that. So check out the ladies below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it out through this whole reveal. And if you haven't tried a traveler's notebook, you know, you got to figure out which size, which medium you like, if you want it lined, unlined, if you want a calendar, no days or whatever. I know I didn't want a calendar because I was already struggling with keeping my other calendar, so my other planner, so I didn't want to add another planner to this one. But I'm glad it did get me to start my Bible studying again. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye.